Welcome to the online classes. In last class, we are discussing the calculation of inductance for a single phase two-wire line here. So now we are going to the discuss about the calculation of inductance for a three-phase transmission system. So generally, what is the procedure means? First, we have to calculate the flux linkages. After that, we can calculate the inductance. In order to calculate the first flux linkages, actually here, for example, as usually in the last class, the single phase system is two conductors. Let us those two conductors are IA and IB. The current flowing to the conductor A is IA, conductor B is IB. Then the total flux linkages are equal to the flux linkages in a conductor A due to IA and the flux linkages in conductor B due to IA, and finally the flux linkages in conductor A due to IB. That is the total flux linkages. After that, we have to calculate the inductance. In the same manner, here also in a three-phase system, three conductors are existing. See here. If we can observe the three-phase system like this, three conductors are equally spaced. See here. Conductor A, conductor B, conductor C. These three are equally spaced in the form of equilateral triangle. So here the distance between A to B is D3, or the distance or separation, whatever it may be. The separation between A and C is D2, and the separation between B and C is D1 here. Is it? So here the current flows through the conductor, or simply it is a phase conductors. Why? Because of three phases, RYB or ABs. The current flows through the phase A is the IA, phase B is the IB, and finally phase C is the IC. And here D1, D2, D3 be the spacing between the conductors as shown in figure. So now we want to calculate flux linkages with the conductor A due to its own current. Is it? So that's why the flux linkages with conductor A due to its own current means first internal flux linkages, after external flux linkages. Internal flux linkages means conductor A, external flux linkages means conductor B or conductor C, whatever it means. That's why the total flux linkages of conductor A is mu naught IA by 2 pi 1 by 4 plus integral r to infinity dx by x. This can be treated as a equation number 1 here. This is the flux linkages with the conductor A due to its own current, and flux linkages with the conductor A due to current IB. Due to current IB means what happens here? Like this, simply mu naught IB divided by 2 pi 1 by 4 plus d1 to infinity dx by x, where d1 is nothing but separation between B and A. Is it? So at the same time B and C also d1 here. So as usually what as a representation of distance between the respective conductors. So then in the same manner, flux linkages with the conductor A due to IC is mu naught into IC by 2 pi 1 by 4 d2 to infinity dx by x. Right? So here the first R to infinity means it is only self-conductor, but in the second equation d1 to infinity means flux linkages with the conductor A due to current IB. That's why it is d1 to infinity on the external flux linkages. 1 by 4 part is internal flux linkages, but integral part is external flux linkages. That's why we are using infinity. Already we are discussed in the previous class. And so flux linkage with the conductor A due to current IC means with the D2 separation. How can we evaluate these equations? Already in the single phase system, we have to derive the flux linkages due to one conductor current. Similarly, depending upon that, we can write the remaining conductor equations. So by using this, the total flux linkage with the conductor A is, we can add these three equations. That means psi A is equal to flux linkages with the conductor A. Psi A is equal to mu naught Ia by 2 pi 1 by 4 R to infinity dx by x plus mu naught Ib by 2 pi 1 by 4 plus integral d1 to infinity dx by x plus mu naught into Ic by 2 pi 1 by 4 plus integral d2 to infinity dx by x. That means here the flux linkages in conductor A means which is due to current Ia, and this due to current Ia, the external flux linkages are to infinity, and after that here in the conductor A, the flux linkages are not only due to the Ia, the flux linkages are due to the Ib also. What flux linkages? First, due to Ib, flux linkages are linking in conductor B. After those are linked with the conductor A. That's why we are taking internal plus external. It's the same internal flux can be linking with the external conductor, that is A. With respect to B, we can observe that A is external. That's why 1 by 4 is internal B conductor, external conductor, because of same internal flux linking with the external A. In a similar manner, in the conductor C, due to current IC, internal flux is produced. That same internal flux can linking with the conductor A. That's why here we are consider the internal flux of B at the same time external flux of B, internal flux of C at the same time external flux of C. In the first term, internal flux of A, as usually R means the external flux with B and C here. That's why we are combining this. All flux linkages are recorded into the psi A. Then further we can simplify this. Simply see here, when loads are balanced, means we are already discussed Ia plus Ib plus Ic is equal to 0. Then from this, Ia is equal to minus Ib minus Ic. Then minus Ib plus Ic. Right now. So which is equation number 5 here. So then if we are taking further simplification, see here in the equation 4, mu naught Ia by 2 pi 1 by 4 plus integral R to infinity dx by x means 1 by x dx. That means log x from R to infinity plus mu naught into Ib divided by 2 pi 1 by 4 plus integral d1 to infinity 1 by x dx means log x, limits are d1 to infinity, and plus mu naught into Ic by 2 pi 1 by 4 plus 1 by x dx, limits are dt to infinity, then log x dt to infinity. So then further simplification, mu naught Ia by 2 pi natural logarithm of infinity minus natural logarithm of R plus mu naught into Ib by 2 pi, sorry here 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 plus natural logarithm of infinity minus natural logarithm of d1 plus mu naught into Ic by 2 pi 1 by 4 plus natural logarithm of infinity minus natural logarithm of d2. If we can observe here, psi A is equal to mu naught into Ia by 2 pi 1 by 4 natural logarithm of infinity means which is 0 minus natural logarithm of R plus mu naught into Ib by 2 pi into 1 by 4 natural logarithm of infinity again 0 minus natural logarithm of d1. Actually d1 is there, not d3. So then plus v0 into ic by 2 pi 1 by 4 plus, that means natural logarithm of infinity is 0. That's why minus natural logarithm of d2. So further simplification, mu0 by 2 pi into 1 by 4 minus natural logarithm of ir into ia plus here mu0 by 2 pi into mu0 by 2 means total common here. So then 1 by 4 minus natural logarithm of d1 into ib plus 1 by 4 minus natural logarithm of d2 into ic. So we know that here we are consider that ib plus ic here it is. ib plus ic means in the simplification part plus ib into, if we are consider this 1 by 4 as a common again, psi a is equal to mu naught by 2 pi. 1 by 4 is common. Then minus natural logarithm of r into ia after minus natural logarithm of d1 into ib, then minus natural logarithm of d2 into ic. So then one more thing here, if we are common this minus value mu naught by 1 by 4 minus natural logarithm of 1 by r and into, if we are taking common 1 by 4 and here 1 by 4 minus and here minus 1 by 4. Here we are consider finally is 1 by 4 common means taking here it is plus here both are plus here. So then finally mu naught by 2 pi 1 by 4 ib plus ic. ia is nothing but minus ib plus ic. In the previous case we are discussed, or otherwise we are consider simply it is stopped at psi a is equal to mu naught by 2 pi 1 by 4 minus natural logarithm of r. Simple case 1 by 4 minus natural logarithm of r into ia plus 1 by 4 minus natural logarithm of d1 into ib plus 1 by 4 minus natural logarithm of d2 into ic. We are stopping at this. This is flux linkages of conductor A, final equation. So that is sixth equation. Up to this we will stop. So that if the conductor is equal spacing and unequal spacing, what happens here? First, symmetrical spacing. Symmetrical spacing means equal spacing. Equal spacing means d1 is equal to d2 is equal to d3. So then when d1 is equal to d2 is equal to d3, psi a is equal to mu naught by 2 pi 1 by 4 minus natural logarithm of r into ia plus 1 by 4 into 1 by 4 into minus natural logarithm of d1 into ib. d1 means this only d here. Why? Because of d1 is equal to d2 is equal to d3 plus 1 by 4 minus natural logarithm of d into ic. Then we are making simplification here. Mu naught by 2 pi into 1 by 4 minus natural logarithm of r into ia. Then here plus 1 by 4 into ib minus natural logarithm of d1 into ib. And here plus 1 by 4 into ic minus natural logarithm of d into ic. So then what happened here means mu naught by 2 pi 1 by 4 minus natural logarithm of r into ia, and here it is minus ib plus ic minus ib plus ic natural logarithm of d. If we are removing 1 by 4 into ib, removing 1 by 4 into ib means these are internal flux linkages. That means here with respect to a means we are consider only the linkage of flux with respect to a from b to b and c. That's why if we are 1 by 4 we consider that is internal flux. Internal flux is not necessary, that's why we can remove here. So then here final equation is ia into minus ib plus ic natural logarithm of d. Then finally psi a is equal to mu naught by 2 pi 1 by 4 minus natural logarithm of r ia minus ib plus ic natural logarithm of d. We know the value of minus ib plus ic. What is that? ia. We are already defined in the previous slide. That's why ia minus ib plus ic is plus ia natural logarithm of d here. So then psi a is equal to mu naught into 2 pi means here what happens here mu naught into 2 pi 1 by 4 minus natural logarithm of r into ia plus natural logarithm of d into ia. So then here psi a is equal to mu naught by 2 pi 1 by 4 minus log d into ia minus log r into ia means natural logarithm of d by r. We just read if ia get common 1 by 4 minus if ia get common this for example we will common plus ia natural logarithm of d minus natural logarithm of r. So then mu naught by 2 pi and here 1 by 4 minus ia is there. Multiplication product is there. ia get common 1 by 4 plus natural logarithm of d minus natural logarithm of r means natural logarithm of d by r, and here mu naught ia by 2 pi. That means here 1 by 4 means what happened mu naught ia by 4 into 1 by 4 at the same time plus mu naught ia by 2 pi into natural logarithm of d by r here. We get total multiplication. So that means here inductance of a conductor A we will consider the formula is La is equal to psi A by Ia. Then if we can substitute psi A in this equation, Ia get cancelled out. Finally mu naught into mu naught by 2 pi into 1 by 4 plus log or ln whatever it means log e d by r and here it is that mu naught means 4 pi into 10 to the power of minus 7 by 2 pi 1 by 4 plus log e d by r. So then LA is equal to 2 pi 2, only 2 is there. Then if 2 will goes to income inside of the bracket, so then 2 by 4 means 1 by 2 plus 2 into log e d by r. So 10 to the power of minus 7 1 by 2 means 0.5 plus 2 log e into d by r. So this is the inductance of conductor A here. Similarly, when unsymmetrical spacing here. So here LA